today with Dr. William Patrick Davey, and we're really excited to have you in town and as a part of our new community of medical professionals. You're opening a new practice here in Scottsdale, specifically dealing with the health of the skin. And I thought it was really a great idea to bring you in because just this week, the National Institutes of Health made a pretty major announcement that second only to heart disease, we're losing more Americans to cancer than anything else. And so you've brought in a very innovative skincare line. It's really for men.
Right, it is. Well, the name of the practice is Dermatique, and we're located in Camelback Tower, which is right by Scottsdale Fashion Square. In fact, you can get there through Neiman Marcus, through the ladies' shoe department, or through Dillard's children's department if you want to come in and visit us. The product is one that is from Grand Rapids, Michigan, a plastic surgeon that developed it. And as you know, women are very good about selecting products and very good about using products, and men were not nearly as good. So that was why this product line was developed. The purpose of it is really for active men. It works well if you're sweating, working out, doing that kind of stuff. It has an SPF factor in it, so it's an SPF of 15 in this. Men's skin tends to be a little bit more oily than women's skin, so it'll stay on better during all the activities that men are involved in. So that's why we thought we would bring this line up. I think the key really is, with the product line, is really figuring out how to connect the different elements of the product line. And the way that we sell it actually is through this 3-pack, and it has the 3 main products here. So the first one, this one is a gel, which you can use on your whole body, so that you don't have to switch from your hair to your face to the rest of your body. So the gel works on your whole body. It does a little bit of exfoliation, which of course women understand exfoliation. Men, we're not as sure about what that means, but so it takes off the dead skin, and it works from that standpoint. A little bit of fragrance, but not a heavy fragrance, because most men don't really like to have that heavy fragrance. So it's just got a touch of fragrance in it. And it has a sort of a pleasant fragrance, but you kind of lose that. It doesn't stay on you for a long period of time. So that can be used in place of shampoo, and you can use it in place of soap that you might use too. So it's kind of a one-fits-all product.
Neat. And let me ask you really quickly. When we first met, you told me something fascinating about men, and that skin cancer in men is changing. And I know you perform Mohs surgery.
Right.
It used to be we thought only men that worked outside, but it's really not the case. I mean, men across all ages, all ethnicities are getting skin cancer.
Well, we're seeing it in professional people now. It used to be that it would be farmers or men that were outdoor all the time that had problems with it. And it was that long sort of chronic exposure. And the nature is kind of changing a little bit too, because basal cell carcinoma and squamous cell carcinoma, which are the 2 most common type of skin cancers, those tend to be in individuals that have a long history of exposure. So the farmer that was working for 40 years outdoors got the basal cell and squamous cells. Whereas the more lethal one, malignant melanoma, that tends to be people that get what we call acute. So you go out and get a lot of really bad sunburns. You don't have that chronic or long-term type of exposure for it. So the way that people are using the sun is differently. We're indoors. We go out on weekends and get that sunburn, and so that we're seeing many more skin cancers and especially many more melanomas. And as we talked about before, it's an equal opportunity disease now too. It used to be that we would just see men almost exclusively, and women didn't get it very often, but now we're seeing more and more women as women's lives change too that are having trouble with developing skin cancers.
Well, before we let you go, how do we find out more about what you're doing and the innovative steps you're taking with those of us who are really living with a lot of skin cancer issues? Tell us your website address.
Well, probably that would be the easiest way to do it. It's Dermatique MD, so just like the name, Dermatique, and then MD at the end, and .com.
Great.
And so you can find us there. We have approached it from having not only talking about our services, but also as an educational resource for people. So we have a section that's essentially a library, but it's called Education.
Super. Well, we're delighted you came in today, and I think we'll be hearing more about some of the things you're doing.
Oh yeah, we'd love to do that.
Great. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much.